Okay, so looking at Mark Webber, and he has got off to a mediocre start actually. Sarto's doing well, we've got Montagny, and straight into the back of Fisichella. And now how does he get involved in all of this? Because he certainly does. He rear ends Jacques Villeneuve, I believe that is, who's going very slowly. Alonso's up into 10th, he's come from last to 10th. There's a Honda pitting in, so Jenson Button has felt the need to pit in. I have no idea why. This is phenomenal, and in all of this, Montagny's able to drive away from all of this. Is Montoya going to get up into 4th place? No! Montagny again, defending very well. Whoa, Montagny just could not stop. A very, very brilliant move from Heidfeld there. Some massive battling between Alonso and Webber, and Webber's just about defended the place. Although Willie this lap, 3rd time around, and Alonso surely has done it this time. Yes, Alonso's up into 2nd. Hang on, Barrichello's just had an engine failure, so he's in 5th place, and is just gone. And Nico Rosberg is going to win the 2006 European Grand Prix. But Alonso is going to take 2nd place. Mark Webber, is he going to hold 3rd from Juan Pablo Montoya? Let's find out. Is it going to be a double podium for Williams? Yes, it is. Mark Webber in 3rd.
You join us live at the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. During the winter, the teams spend a large amount of their time at this track preparing and testing for the season ahead, and as a result, all the drivers are extremely familiar with the circuit layout. It's a fairly technical circuit, and there aren't many overtaking opportunities around the twisting central sections. For Fernando Alonso, this is his home Grand Prix, and there is huge support from the home fans that have come just to cheer on their hero. Conditions are just about perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good, and we expect it to stay like this for the whole race.
Okay, so hey guys, it's PSL here, and I'm here for the 2006 Spanish Grand Prix, my second favourite track in the F1 calendar. And wow, what a race this is going to produce, because it looks like it's going to be a scrap for first place between Villeneuve and Coulthard. Villeneuve is in first because the weird thing is his engine got damaged on transport to Barcelona. It's a really weird scenario where the engine was damaged on the way to the race. But regardless, it got damaged. He had to take a 10th-place grid penalty for changing his engine. That's quite unfortunate. Coulthard didn't set a lap time in qualifying. I couldn't find out why. I guess he must have had some car reliability issues, so that basically means that the race win, I reckon, is going to be between Villeneuve and Coulthard. I put money on Coulthard, but it's quite difficult to overtake around here, so maybe Villeneuve could take the win. Moving down, Montoya is the highest placed front-running car. He's in 11th place. That is a very good position, which he can definitely do something with that. He's ahead of the Renaults, the Ferraris, and his teammate, and he's in 11th place. He can definitely do something here, maybe take the race win, but I'd say the final podium spot is more realistic. And then the unfortunate thing for the home crowd, Fernando Alonso, their home driver, is, well, he's starting at the back of the grid. That is really unfortunate for the Spanish home crowd, and well, we saw Alonso scythe his way through the field at the Nürburgring, and he may well do the same thing this race. I don't quite know, but he's going to have the home support, so that will probably drive him to pull off a fantastic race. So, well, let's just start the 2006 Spanish Grand Prix.
Only seconds to go before we're racing. You can really feel the tension. Go, go, go!
So here we are for the Spanish Grand Prix. Ide, or Montagny should I say, is in 3rd place. He looks like he's getting a run on Coulthard and Villeneuve. Is Coulthard going to get past Villeneuve going into the first corner? No, Villeneuve has maintained his 1st place. Coulthard 2nd, Montagny 3rd, Sarto 4th, Albers in 5th. Then we got Klein up into 7th place. He's got off to a great start. Speed in 8th, Liuzzi 9th. Where's Rosberg? He's in 10th. Montoya is still in 11th. Damn nearly ran out wide. Raikkonen in 13th. He's Another one who's got off to an amazing start. Heading back towards the front though. We've still got Montagny in third. Coulthard is still in second. Villeneuve has already put a bit of a gap between him and Coulthard.
Well, that incident was bad enough to warrant his retirement today. Montero is involved in that as well. That incident doesn't seem to have done him too much harm.
Well, something's happened to Christian Klein. I think it was Klein and Montero. So Klein's out of the race. So here we are tracking Christian Klein. He was able to get past that Toro Rosso there. And now where's Montero? Montero's the car directly in front of Klein. And we've seen Klein get involved in quite a few incidents. Imola, obviously, he destroyed his chance of a race win because of an incident with Ide. But what is happening here? I mean, he's right up behind Montero. And he's able to sieve his way past Montero. Yes, he is. He runs out wide. Ah! And they just collide into each other. Okay, that's an interesting one. Right, so we're having a look at the start from Montoya's perspective. He hasn't gained any places by this point. He's still running in the same position he was. He damn nearly caused himself to go off the track and spin off, which we did see live as it happened. He still hasn't made any places at this point. There you go, he's getting past the 3 cars in one corner. What a move from Montero. He got past another 2 because of Montero and Klein's incident. And that's how he gained so many places. He just went past 3 people and then instantly gained another 2 places because of Montero and Klein. So here we are, Fernando Alonso. We just saw him get past Fisichella. Obviously, Alonso started right at the back of the grid. So he's got past his teammate Fisichella. I'm not too surprised by that because Fisichella may want to let Alonso through because obviously it is Alonso's home race. Now I'm wondering, does Alonso gain a load of places out of this chaos with Klein and Montero? Gets past both Ferraris like they're not even there. Yeah, he gains quite a few places because of that. And yeah, I think when loads of cars slow down to get past the stricken Klein, Alonso doesn't. Right, okay, with just a car going to the pits, Montero's into the pits. I'm not surprised, because of that incident he got involved in with Klein, he's had to come in to repair the damage. Montoya's up into 4th place already, he's got past Kumasato. So Montoya, from right in the middle of the field, is already in just over a lap up into 4th place.
Christian Albers is sick. One of the Renaults is off and into the gravel. It's Barrichello! That's the end of
Barrichello? Don't tell me we've had another incident. Michael Schumacher hasn't got his front wing. Right, something between Michael Schumacher and Barrichello then. That is a massive impact, wow. Right, so here we are with Michael Schumacher. He's right at the back, second to last, essentially, apart from the people who have pitted. So Schumacher, he's behind his teammate. So how does he crash into Barrichello? That's what I want to know. How does he do that? Because it clearly happens around here. Barrichello... Both cars run out wide, and even though both guys ran out wide, Schumacher just thinks, you know what? I'll go into the back of my former teammate. He had no reason to do that. He just accelerated through the gravel into Barrichello for no reason. That's not on in my books, really. I don't think Alonso. I don't think Schumacher had any right of way to do that. Now Montoya, is he going to get into 3rd place? Montoya's run hideously out wide. Well, that's completely destroyed his chances of, well, 1st place for the time being. He's way down to 9th place. 10th. He's lost so much time out of running wide there. Alonso's got past. He's up into 9th place. Who else made gains? Heidfeld's up into the points. Is he going to get past Ralf Schumacher? No, Ralf Schumacher's going to defend 7th place. We've got Liuzzi 6th, Albers 5th, Sato 4th. Montagny just about holding 3rd place. Montoya running hideously out wide there. Still the ongoing battle between Coulthard and Villeneuve, but with how difficult it is to overtake, Villeneuve is surely going to take the race win. Right, are we going to see Coulthard make the move on Villeneuve? Coulthard he's got so much more straight line speed. That is the effective slipstream, and Coulthard is now leading the Spanish Grand Prix just about from Jacques Villeneuve. Now we've got to watch out for Alonso, who's going to make the move on Nick Heidfeld into the final points place, and Alonso's into 8th place at his home Grand Prix. Montoya is still down in 10th. Now Alonso's got to get past Raul Schumacher, and Raul Schumacher's having a great race, but we've seen him have great races before, namely Bahrain and Malaysia, and both times his car blew up mid-race, so let's hope that doesn't happen to Raul Schumacher, because he's having a fantastic race. Is Alonso going to get past him? Not quite at the moment, no.
9 seconds.
Right, I think Montoya has got past Villeneuve. No, not Villeneuve, Heidfeld. Montoya has got past Heidfeld, but Felipe Massa hasn't. So there you go, there's some favouritism there. Oh no, I doubt it, to be honest. It's just Massa was just a bit too far behind to make the move down that straight. Now Montoya is battling out with Alonso, and Alonso's got to try and get past Christian Albers, the lone remaining Midlands. Well, of course Montero is still in the race, but right at the back of the field. Alonso's run out wide. Is he going to take the place? Still, despite that, yes, he's run out wide, but still, he's been able to make the move. He's up into 7th place. Right, so here we are coming onto the start-finish straight. This is Raul Schumacher behind Takuma Sato. Surely Schumacher's going to make the move up into 5th place. Liuzzi's in 4th, so Liuzzi was able to get past Takuma Sato that we missed. So Raul Schumacher's up into 5th place. Or was Alonso going to take the 5th place for him? Because he's got past Sato. Has he got past Raul Schumacher as well? Yes, he has. Fernando Alonso's up into 5th place from last at his home race. And we're still not seeing Massa make many gains. Albers has got back past Massa. I don't quite know how that's happened. Raikkonen's getting in on the mix as well. We're not seeing any action from the other Renault of Fisichella, who's really just dropped off since the start of the race, really. Liuzzi's in 4th. Great drive to get past Takuma Sato, but he's soon going to be hounded by Fernando Alonso. Montagny. It's force of habit, and the graphic still says Ide, of course, but I mean Montagny because he's been replaced. He's replaced Ide, I mean. So Montagny's in 3rd in his 2nd race in his Formula 1 career. Villeneuve has dropped off a dramatic amount from Coulthard. That is a substantial gap between Villeneuve and Coulthard, who... Well, Coulthard's running away with the race, to be honest. Coming to the start-finish straight, though, I've got Montoya stuck up behind Takuma Sato, so that move's inevitably going to happen. Is Alonso going to get past Liuzzi? I think the gap's too great. What is likely to happen is Sato's going to drop out of the points. So Takuma Sato, start-finish straight. No, he's got absolutely no horsepower in compared to the McLaren Mercedes. What about compared to the Ferrari? Is Massa going to get past? No! Massa has not been as great with overtaking as Montoya has. Of course, Massa's finally got past Nick Heidfeld, but now he's stuck up behind Takuma Sato. Montoya's 7th, Raul Schumacher is in 6th. Alonso got past Liuzzi. Right, so let's have a look at how Alonso was able to get past Liuzzi, because there was a massive gap last time I saw. And Liuzzi's had an engine failure. Scrap that. We'll go to that replay in a second. Liuzzi, for I think the 3rd time this season, the 3rd time already, has had another engine failure. Liuzzi has been one of the unluckiest drivers with car reliability, along with Raul Schumacher. Both of those have had extreme unreliability. Let's see how Alonso got past him when Liuzzi was still running, though. Right, so we're on the start-finish straight. There was a massive gap between Alonso and Liuzzi, which is why I didn't track the action, but the sheer difference in straight line speed between the Toro Rosso and Renault, wow. I'm looking forward to Shanghai and Monza when there's that much of a difference in straight line speed. That's phenomenal. Anyway, coming on back onto the... What's the word I'm looking for? The live action. Alonso surely going to get past Montagny here. Montagny's lost his podium place. Alonso, in his home race, started in last and is in 3rd already. And where's Fisichella? Fisichella's in the same car. but is absolutely nowhere compared to Alonso. That's the difference between Alonso and Fisichella. Ralf Schumacher's in 5th, Montoya is in 6th, Massa 7th, Heidfeld the last points in 8th. Although we got Rosberg trying to get past Takuma Sato here, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, or is it? No, Sato's defended the place for now. There's Fisichella. There he is, way down in 11th. Right, so here we are coming onto the start-finish straight, and I'm sure there's going to be more overtakes here. We're going to see Ralf Schumacher surely get past Montagny, and he might not be the only one to do it, because we got Montoya and Massa directly behind. Are we going to see 3 people get past Montagny? Well, Montoya's got past Ralf Schumacher, never mind getting past Montagny. Massa's also got past Montagny, so in one straight, the Super Guri is that bad that in one straight, 3 guys, sure, a Ferrari and McLaren and a Toyota, but 3 guys were able to get past him in one straight. Montoya's now in 4th, Ralf Schumacher is in 5th, Massa's in 6th, but I don't know how much longer Massa's going to be able to hold off, or Ralf Schumacher's going to hold off Felipe Massa. And then just a reminder, well, just to give you an idea of the situation, here's Alonso coming onto the back straight, here's Villeneuve at the end of it. That's the sort of gap we've got. Maybe 7-second gap between Villeneuve and Alonso, and then Coulthard's got quite a massive gap on Villeneuve actually. Considering they're in similar cars, I thought, there's a massive gap, and Massa, has he got past Ralf Schumacher? They're still battling it out side by side. Wow, this is aggressive defending from Ralf Schumacher. I wouldn't have expected any less. Of course, Ralf Schumacher is going to defend aggressively. That is his character, and he's defended it for now, but we know the Ferrari has got phenomenal straight line speed in comparison to the Toyota, which is mediocre in comparison. And there you go, Felipe Massa's up into 5th. Ralf Schumacher in 6th, still having a very good race. Nick Heidfeld 7th, and Montagny just about holding the last points in 8th. With Nico Rosberg in 9th and Fisichella in 10th.
Alonso continues to pile the pressure on. That last lap time was a 1:14.66. He continues to make ground on Villeneuve. The gap is now less than 9 seconds.
Well, there you go, there's the gap between Alonso and Villeneuve. 9 seconds, bigger than I thought it was. Will Alonso be able to catch up to Villeneuve to take 2nd place? I don't know, because that's quite a lot to do in 4 laps, but Rosberg has got past Montagny. Fisichella hasn't been able to do that, neither has Kimi Räikkönen. But I'm sure, knowing Fisichella, while he's not as quick as his teammate, he's still in a Renault in their heyday. It's not going to take him long to get past Montagny. Räikkönen's run out wide. He's done the same thing Montoya did earlier on, and well, Räikkönen, he's right up behind Fisichella, maybe going to challenge for some points. That's not going to happen anymore. He's now just dropped way off. He's actually right near Michael Schumacher, who had to come into the pits.
Alonso completes a good final sector. The gap has been closed to exactly 2 seconds.
No way.
Martin,
what are you on about? 2 seconds? There's no way did Alonso close 7 seconds in a lap. No way.
Alonso continues to close in. He's just taken 0.6 of a second off the car ahead.
I know Alonso in the Renault is quick. I did not think he was this quick. He's caught up to Villeneuve so much quicker than anybody could have thought. Look how much time he's closed up. He's got past Villeneuve.
Over the last few laps and has now moved up the.
Okay, so here we are coming on to the final sector of my second favourite track currently in Formula 1, the Circuit de Catalunya. And what an exciting race this has produced. I thought it would, but I thought the race was going to be between Coulthard and Villeneuve. I thought Coulthard might be quicker. I wasn't expecting him to be this much quicker. And I wasn't expecting Alonso to be so dramatically quick this race, but still Coulthard's going to come round the last corner to win the 2006 Spanish Grand Prix from the home favourite Fernando Alonso.
10 points. Alonso should hang on to finish 2nd.
So there you go, Jacques Villeneuve in 3rd. Montoya's just going to hold out from Felipe Massa. As we saw, they had a massive battle come the end, but Montoya 4th, Massa 5th, Ralf Schumacher 6th place, very good result for him. Nick Heidfeld 7th, Nico Rosberg just about takes the last points in 8th, and Button, once again, just misses out on points. He likes finishing 9th or 10th. He likes just missing out on the points. With Fisichella 10th, Raikkonen 11th, Montagny 12th, again missed out on the points. Webber 13th, Michael Schumacher, decent recovery drive to 14th, Sato 15th, Speed 16th, Albers 17th, Montero still just needs to finish the race in 18th, and well, he is the last runner left. Coming round the last corner now. There you go.
An amazing day at an
So
amazing
wow,
location
what an
with
exciting
an
race. I mean, this
amazing
is my
crowd.
second favourite track currently on the Formula 1 calendar, and that showed there. I mean, Alonso, a stunning drive from him. I mean, to come from last to second, sure it's his home race, sure he's in the quickest car on the grid. Did Fisichella do the same? No, Fisichella didn't even come in the points. That shows how great of a driver Fernando Alonso really is, and I thought that was phenomenal. Coulthard, again, another amazing drive to pull out that much of a gap from Villeneuve. I thought they were similarly paced in terms of their car, but that went completely out of the window this race. But anyway, moving on to the driver standings, and Fernando Alonso, who has impressed me so much this race, is leading the Drivers' Championship. I'm not surprised, he thoroughly deserves it. 26 points, 6 points ahead of his nearest rival, Nick Heidfeld, who was able to score 2 points today. Behind Nick Heidfeld on 20 points, we've got Massa on 18 points. We've got Coulthard, who thanks to his win today, also is on 18 points. So, behind Fernando Alonso, it's quite close in the Drivers' Championship. And I think I should mention a note to Ralf Schumacher. Very unlucky in Bahrain, very unlucky in Malaysia, but finally he's been able to score some points. Sure, he hasn't done himself many favours in other races, but finally he's been able to get some points on the board. He's deserved it for a very, very long time, but finally he's got 3 points. Moving on to the constructor standings, and wow, the battle between Renault and Sauber is heating up. Both teams this race scored 8 points, so Sauber are still ahead by 2 points. McLaren in 3rd on 30 points, Ferrari in 4th, and then behind that there's quite a big gap to the next team, Red Bull, with David Coulthard actually scoring most of the points for Red Bull there. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, because to be honest, I think this has been my favourite one of the series so far. Phenomenal Grand Prix. Lots to talk about, I think, so be sure to sound off in the comments about what you thought of this race, because I think this has been a phenomenal race, and I'll see you next time for the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, the Monaco Grand Prix. That's going to be an interesting one, I'm sure of it. So be sure to stick around for that. So I'll see you then.